Denton. This is Jake Laughlin bringing you another episode of Discover Denton, a show brought to you by the Denton Convention and Visitors Bureau, highlighting events around Denton. This week we have Kim Phillips of the CVB bringing you all of the inside scoop with 4th of July. So without any more ado, here is Discover Denton.
Hello, Denton, and welcome to Discover Denton. This is Kim Phillips coming to you from the Denton Convention and Visitors Bureau. And guess what? It is 4th of July week. Should be a pretty quiet week around the office. We're looking forward to a holiday at the end of the week and wanted to kind of let you know what all's going on during 4th of July week here in Denton. You know, I wrote an article last week about the 4th of July, and I was just thinking back about how 4th of July unfolded back when I was a kid, and eating watermelon and swimming at the lake and shooting fireworks off after dark and all the cousins together, and it was lots of fun. And, you know, once I grew up and moved away, that kind of 4th of July just was really hard to recreate. For one thing, I live in a city now. Back in those days, I lived out in the woods of East Texas. But here in the city, things are a little different, and they have been all of my adult life. And I say that because once I discovered Denton and got here and started becoming a part of the whole Denton culture, it really was hard to recreate the specialness of that 4th of July, which, by the way, is my most favorite holiday. I don't know why. It just is. I love summertime, for one thing, and it's the epitome of summer. But when I got to Denton, I did discover a special kind of unique Denton-esque way of celebrating the 4th of July, kind of like it was when I was a kid with the family. Only it's very Denton. Like, did you know, if you've never done 4th of July here in Denton, you're going to want to be aware of everything that lines up. First of all, my favorite thing starts the day with the Yankee Doodle Parade, which is downtown. It the actual parade begins at 9 o'clock, but if you're going to be in the parade or want to be in the parade, staging starts at 8, judging starts at 8:30, and then the parade actually starts at 9. Now, the reason I said if you want to be in it, you don't actually even have to be in a float. You can just grab an instrument. Maybe you play the spoons, maybe you sing, maybe you can, clap your hands just so. All it takes is a willingness to be in the band, and you can actually participate in the parade in Jeffrey Barnes' band, which is Jeffrey Barnes of Brave Combo, has a band every year in the Yankee Doodle Parade, and I was in this parade last year. And this is what it is. This is the name of his band, the Denton Institute of Phrenology Half-Fast Marching Band. That's half-fast. In other words, the other half is slow, so half-fast. And yeah, I walked in the parade last year in this, and believe me, I am not a musician, but I do have a thumb piano, and I plucked along on my thumb piano next to somebody else playing spoons, next to somebody else playing a kazoo. It was so much fun, and definitely the only opportunity I'll ever have to be part of a band walking in a parade. It's a lot of fun. There's all kinds of people and floats, and just a great way to, as a community, as a family, and that's how it feels. That's what's special about Denton. Just kicking the day off and honoring America with a really, really good time. Also, a lot of places open early on the square. Like, for instance, Beth Marie's will open early that morning for all the parade goers, and they serve breakfast in cones. Yeah, I'm there. So after the parade, I love to go up to the square for the Twilight Tunes. It's the final Twilight Tunes concert of the year, and it starts at 10, goes from 10 to 11:30. Now, you may think there's nothing Twilight about that. Well, that's because normally Twilight Tunes is in the evenings from 6:30 to 8, but on 4th of July only, they do a day concert following the parade on the courthouse square like normal, and I love to go listen to that. Then I go over to Dan's and take in a little music over there for the afternoon, maybe find a place to swim, cool off, and then, of course, end the day with the Kiwanis fireworks out at Apogee Stadium. But there's a lot more going on. I mean, that's what my day looks like, but there's a lot more going on. For instance, if you're into running, There is the 4th of July starts for a lot of people with the 4th of July Jubilee, which starts with the Liberty Fun Run. It's actually a Liberty 5K. There's a 5K plus a 1-mile fun run for the family. And this is up at North Lakes Park. Registration starts at 6:30, and the race actually starts at 7:30. Then from there, you head over to downtown. Well, there's the parade, but also starting at 9 o'clock in Quakertown Park is the Jubilee, which is kind of a mini 4th of July festival that goes on until early afternoon. It includes everything from horseshoe tournaments to kids' arts and crafts to carnival. It's just good old-fashioned fun. And then right there at Quakertown Park Civic Center Pool, for 4th of July Day only, is offering $1 admission into the pool. So fun times. If $1 admission isn't your thing and you're not going to be in the immediate downtown area, of course, Waterworks Park, next door to C.H. Collins Football Stadium, out Sherman Drive, Waterworks Park is always a big hit on the 4th of July. So you float in the lazy river and go down the slides. It's a good time. The big thing, of course, on the 4th of July is ending the day with the traditional fireworks. One of the best fireworks shows in all of North Texas. It's Apogee Stadium, and it is free. Again, free to get in. They'll pass a bucket brigade, and you can donate towards the fireworks they're going to blow up, but all the donations actually help the Kiwanis Club, which helps kids. And it's a lot of fun. There'll be free music. There'll be food you can purchase, and lots of family fun out there for the 4th of July. This is the last week of Twilight Tunes. Twilight Tunes started the last Thursday night in April and has been going every Thursday night since then. But this coming Thursday night, July the 3rd, is the last Twilight Tunes concert, with the exception of the following morning on the 4th of July. So this coming Thursday night, July 3rd, on the courthouse lawn, 6:30 to 8, Bone Doggy and the Hickory Street Hellraisers will be playing the closing Twilight Tunes concert. If you've never heard Bone Doggy, it's a great fun time. He's a Denton radio guy, so check him out on dentonradio.com. Great time for the whole family. And then on the 4th, for the specially scheduled 10 a.m. following the parade Twilight Tunes closing, will be J.R. Bird, another Denton radio guy who we love, pop funk J.R. Bird. He'll be on the west side of the courthouse from 10 to 11:30 Friday morning, July the 4th. So, hey, put your flags out, grab some watermelon, some homemade ice cream, whatever it is that makes it for you, and jump in with the Denton family and let's celebrate 4th of July. I'll be back next week. Till then, have a great, safe holiday. God bless America.
There you have it. That was this week's episode of Discover Denton. A big thanks to Kim Phillips of the CVB. A huge thanks to Gravity Feed for providing the intro and outro music. A massive thank you to Ellie Meyer, our queen of editing. I'm Jake Laughlin, your producer. Join us next week. We will be bringing you more highlights of our original and independent city. And in the meantime, go enjoy Denton.